With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. So for the Spurs, their last game, a loss.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
It's Vassell on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And the Bucks with possession. Put it down! Wow!
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And the cheer by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now, here's Fox. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Vassell grabs the board.
Try to get spicy until we lift, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Vassell outside. Fires the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
No good that time. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. They trail by 3. Here's Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
So it's San Antonio now. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. And Wembanyama outside. Shot clock at 5. And the Spurs another 3.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back over to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Fox. Still scoreless. Barnes outside. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Outside Harper. Turner with the steal. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Westbrook. Kuzma outside. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw missing.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you'd expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Richardson with it. Now guarded by Porter. Harper kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here's Barnes for three. A rebound by the Bucks. Finished off the break. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Outside for Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 10.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
The Bucks have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But, Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And that one's good by Porter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Inside. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Johnson up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harper wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Harper's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. Porter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Porter's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Right side, Harper. Pass to Barnes. Back to Harper. Now Castle. Shoots it up. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. On defense, the Bucks. Here's Sohan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Shot clock at 6. And here's Harper from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Off on the layup. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Harper. Pass to Cornette. The kick out to Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's 9 points for Dylan Harper.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now, here's Fox. Scoreless thus far.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And they pick up 2. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Johnson outside. Five to shoot. Castle on the wing. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Driving the lane. And he makes good on the layup. Fox has got his first 2 points.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
And it's Trent in the corner. No good from outside. San Antonio leading. Pass to Vassell. .51 seconds left in the first half. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Fighting down low, big fella Johnson with some hustle points.
Trent gets the bucket.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's been good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her. one of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Spurs leading by 3, and it's Vassell in the corner. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by Cornette.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Trent outside. Misses the 3. Right side, Fox. Here's Wembanyama for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo inside. It's good. In that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Castle. It's Vassell on the wing. 4 on the clock. Over Anthony. Vassell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
And here is Fox. After Gary Trent Jr. made the last 3-pointer.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Anthony can't hit. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Got a piece of it.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off.
Now here's Anthony. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Anthony. And San Antonio has possession. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Outside, Porter for the lead. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Castle. And here's Vassell from the arc.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul.
San Antonio.
That is his first foul of the game.
Castle.
Spurs making a switch here.
Second team foul.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Anthony from the arc. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Barnes outside. Not going to go that time. On offense here are the Bucks. They're on a 10-2 run here. Anthony can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Bucks leading by 3. Here's Kuzma. And the layup falls. Kuzma's got 8 points.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Johnson.
Substitution of Gordon.
And stolen by Kuzma. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Fox, no good. And here they come. And he jams it with authority.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Harper. He's got 9 on the wing. Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And he comes up with the deuce. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, that barrel chest of Johnson makes the difference in that battle.
Porter inside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
And stolen by Barnes. In transition, here come the Spurs. Johnson, wide open, he fires. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Porter inside. And here's Anthony from the arc. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And we'll be back with you right after this.
49.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Outside Portis. Pass to Sims. Wembanyama with the rebound. And it's the Spurs ball. Here's Johnson. They now take the lead. And the Spurs lead by 2.
I love whenever Johnson looks to really score inside. Certainly has the touch and the confidence to get it done in there.
Now here's Johnson to the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Portis. And here's Westbrook from the arc. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Oh, Wembanyama. Too easy.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the bucket by the Spurs. The kick out to Westbrook. There's Porter with the 3. No good there. Spurs leading by 5. Wembanyama, right side. No good off the front iron. Right side, Westbrook. Outside, Porter. Driving to the basket. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Wembanyama. Rebound, Milwaukee. And Porter, here we go. Count it, good.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
He's been working on a shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
A shot by Anthony, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Outside, Vassell. Oh, what a finish.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
The shot misses.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Now Castle. Let's lose a three. And there's the three.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Porter outside. Here's Anthony. Now Porter. Outside Anthony. Jacks up a three. That does not go.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
So they foul intentionally. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get...
Oh, what a move! Giannis!
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Substitution on the court.
Right side, Fox. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. Bucks trailed by 7. Here's Anthony. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 8. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that trims the lead to 6.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Now Castle. And they go to the intentional foul.
foul in the end of the fucking shot clock, bro. This should be stupid.
Now, here's Vassell. Knocks down the three.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And he gets it to go.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Outside, Wembanyama fires the three. Drained from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
See me in person, she stuck like a post. Sit in the corner, I heard these little. We start earning, they be like, give me. They start turning, just like they timid. What y'all mad at B for? Why? Cause I'm pulling these things like Lenny. Rock out soon as I get on the stage. Open it up, we about to rage. Yeah, 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 yeah. Can't be my equal, girl, we not the same. Everything pretty, I do what I do. Self-esteem drop when I step in the room. Why sit? I know that wasn't cool. We don't go, we don't go.
香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。前程拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。易的是，难的是等。来财，来，来财，来，来财，来，来财，来。哎，中指力、滚力对应好运八方来，散了才能聚，你不出手说聊斋。这把。愿花钱交朋友，卖艺高人长大，让他回馈下社会先，摸到那顶皇冠后，找你做事人太多，事情两袖清风做，一阴一阳之谓道，仔细东来，明码标价的那些物非黑即白， 坐上颁奖台，切莫张灯结彩。八仙桌的收尾少不了翁菜。上北下南，左西右东，东南东北，西北西南，步步高升，八方来财，四海为家，家兴旺。百事可乐，千事吉祥，万事如意，顺风顺水，天道酬勤，鹏程万里。你不给你表示了吗？啊？我们这脖子上喜欢挂玉牌，香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。虔诚拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。易的是，难的是等。来财，来财，来财，来财，来，哎，中指力滚力，对应好运八方来，散了才能聚，你不出手，说了哉。才从八方来。
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I already so cold in my blood is. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting, but I let my guard down for you. Said I put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. No crib talk to come through, it's time to break it in. Like my pants size, cause I'm trying breaking it. No condo saying lay at the front. You can stay if you want. It's been one of those nights I ain't had in a minute. It's been a minute. Marie ain't a feeling. But it's never the same as the first time. But I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? Take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush?
Coming at you, it's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. Never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Wembanyama with it. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
The three from Barnes. On target from range. Barnes has got 6.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
On the wing, Kuzma. Outside for Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
And Fox powers it home.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Inside, Wembanyama. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 9-point game. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Castle. Fox for 3. Up again. Left side, Wembanyama. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Look, if you think you're going to get that over Wembanyama, you are crazy.
And here's Milwaukee now. Down by 12. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Wembanyama with a bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And he makes it on the layup.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Fox with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Johnson for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. There's 1:40 left now in the first quarter. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost off.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Bucks trail by 13. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
That famous drive of Giannis's, he can just plow through any opposition.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Johnson on the wing. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Rollins. Shot clock at 6. On the take. And it's Cornette with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 14. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Johnson. Pass to Harper. There's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Rob. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Back to Anthony. Lets it go from the wing. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just 3-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
An above the rim athlete, even on the back 9. Westbrook sends it home.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And Klay stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Here's come on! Victor Wembanyama!
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama!
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Outside Wembanyama. From deep 3-point land. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Well, look, Fox is absolutely lethal with that first step. That's why people can't stay in front of him.
Pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. To the left side wing. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 8-point game. Tries again. And Kuzma with the lay-in. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. 1:43 left in the half. Fox outside. Castle on the wing. Oh, deflected. Porter with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis soars in for the fast break finish.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Barnes, no good.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Got it. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
And Fox powers it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Castle on the wing. Vassell outside. Pass to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Close range bucket for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, that's good offense. Fox converts the high percentage look.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 16 points for him. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's Barnes on the wing. Pure from 3-point range. Barnes has got 9 points.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And that one's good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Spurs out in front, leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And here's Westbrook. Portis, left side. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Green. Now Westbrook. Clock at 6. And it's Green missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
The 3, Vassell. Sinks it from distance. Vassell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots. What recognition from Fox. Saw the turnover and found some space to break away.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama.
Castle outside. The three is up. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Here's Westbrook. Up and in on the layup. Westbrook's got 6.
Well, Westbrook attacks the basket with such velocity. He's so good at getting to where he wants to go.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Green. Off the mark there with a 3.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Vassell can't get it to go.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside, Green. Now Barnes. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead.
Well, Fox is great operating an offense. He is very skilled setting others up.
And that one's good. Green.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest outside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
It's Portis, high post. Here's Westbrook. And he gets it to go. Westbrook's got 8.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Spurs lead by 8. From deep, Harper. That shot, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Portis outside.
Trent on the wing. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And Westbrook good for 3. And now just a 5-point San Antonio lead.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Pass to Harper. And here's Cornette. Richardson to 3. He drops it from range. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Westbrook outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Spurs lead by 8. Down low. From deep, Wembanyama. Richardson controls the rebound and the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Portis from downtown. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Richardson with it. Green picks him up. Here's Harper. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Harper, averaging around 5 points a game. The three from Barnes hits the trifecta. And now a 12-point San Antonio lead.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so the San Antonio
Spurs, 68.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs lead by 10. To the paint. Outside Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a block. You have to admire Giannis's willingness to challenge shots at the rim.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
On defense, San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Outside for Porter. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. From deep, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs lead by 11. Poked loose. And stolen by Anthony. The Spurs making a switch here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Number 4. De'Aaron Fox.
Outside for Porter. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple.
And that play is a great example of why it's important to surround Giannis with shooters. They will get great looks from deep.
Here's Harper. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Substitution on the court.
Trent outside. 3-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Fox outside. Back to Wembanyama. Five on the clock. Into the lane. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Pass to Prince. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you. Vassell! Money from three!
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Fox. Cornette sets a screen. And it's Fox penetrating. Anthony pulls it down.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Barnes fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. Here's Turner. Both hands there for a little extra.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
Barnes outside. Now Fox. Vassell. Oh, off target from downtown. Giannis to the cup. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Left side Barnes. Here's Castle. Outside Vassell. Let's loose for three. Yes, sir, with the three.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Puts up the tray. Wembanyama there for the rebound. San Antonio leading by 9. Fox with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Here's Vassell. He launches, and he nails it.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Here's Porter. Ooh, the three doesn't go. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Castle fires. So we see the Spurs taking the W.
Made to influence. I turn your castle into a ruins. Sell it a season in the Martha Stewart. The first one get the egg, cock-a-doodle. Only thing we had was bread with the ramen noodles. The young 12 come through and book them like Barnes and Nobles. How you go from a misfit into a mogul? Yeah. This track ought to wake them up, call it Folgers. Surrounded by angels, demons can't approach us. Me llama dos cadenas, baby, buenas noches. See, I'm the big dog, I'm the cane course. End up in different spots, had the same choice. Soon as I plant a seed, I pray the rain moist. Soon as I left, our new edition gave the game pause. You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Lunch and Big Sur, magnesium wheels on the Porsche. Made a cup of extra, soda half a bird with the moisture. Tryna die in them Ford Taurs. But Metro time with my Delore. I bought the ASC McLaren, rockin' all velour. Buck your head cocked to the side, I'm a connoisseur. How you broke his, but outside chasing? I ain't got no label on the fish, but it's all Dior. This the flow they been waiting on. I got an 80 on. Why you kissing to that you be hating on? Got certain accounts just for money growth, and I don't even gotta do, but just make more. Real go make sure it's fam good. Real never quit, even when it's slow. Oh, you thought them was some canned goods, bustin' open, then we right back on the road. Sweatpants, count $250,000 on the floor.
You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Life can be beautiful.
Trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Curry the I'm back in the building, I kick in the door and I bust up the ceiling. Y'all don't want it, I'm ready, I'm willing. You get 'em, I got 'em, I tell 'em, let's get it. Lower East Coast on the front of my penny. Charlie just threw me some heat, I'ma send it. If Zell gotta finish him, then you'll be finished. I'm feeling like Juicy, I'm standing on beat. On the ground, Terminator. Talking to you player haters, what the f is up? All of my be known to get. You know me cause you know my gun. I'm out full of get salty, I'm him up. Insult the fist cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems, watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey your mama. North 8, we run this. South 8, we run this. Lauderdale, Palm Beach, run this. On the bottom of the map where the folks don't come. Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. Is a curry. When I say it's up, then that means official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. Is a curry. When I say it's up, that means official.
Capping, not no criminal. Trying to tap in an asshole with a minimum. I really jerk out these rats in my denim. I think on some own feeling. Denzel Curry on the twin try to pop out. We in the trenches and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around, we gon' curse out my rats getting bigger. Curse out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my Denzel Curry on the song with laser. We gon' do a show, we gon' pull up for that paper. The twin keep going to go, I don't hate her. Twin said I pushed up on them later. Twin said I open and I send it back later. Look at your drug, I know you get no paper. We some hater. You got a paper cut, we play with that paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it's so, it's official. If it's my that can no issue. With my you know we're against you. Denzel Curry, you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my. They hate it, but the LV5 and Ultra Grand do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LB tech. My I be my. When I kick that out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, Krill is from the town, so he up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be in civil. Like a pencil, can't figure us out like a riddle. Listen, get the super bands and with no hands, it's the Ultra Gram.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. Is a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. Is a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official.
me to introduce myself. My name is Chili B, and I'm a surefire, full-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see. Cause when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn, cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and a freaky D, add a funky beat, and then what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah baby, that's me. I got the beat that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking it's incomplete. So rock this yo, rock that yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. Cause the Jam On crew will rock your body right back. Rock a steam locomotive right off the track, and the whole wide world of funk attack. To the beat yo, get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. From hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam On's rocking, everybody screams. Jam on it, jam on and on and on it. And if you're feeling like you wanna dance on that, then go on ahead and flow it. Cause jamming on is what we do best. It's what separates us from the rest. And if you don't think our crew's down for real, let me tell you what happened to the man of steel. Super bread. I can fly 3 times around the world without missing a beat. I socialize with X-ray eyes and ladies with the sweet. And then he turned his power on and the ground began to move. And all the buildings for miles around were swaying to the groove. And just when he had pulled the crowd and swore he won the fight, we rocked his butt with a 12